The things you never think about when you're a Christian. Why do you think that Adam is a central figure in the teachings of Paul, right? When it comes to the gospel of Paul mentions Adam. Like, Paul builds his theological case on Adam, right? But Jesus never mentioned Adam. So you mean to tell me the man who Paul said was the second Adam never mentioned Adam in his teachings? Not in any of the Gospels. Jesus never acknowledged Adam and Eve sin in the garden, or that he never acknowledged whether they existed or not. Maybe he assumed it, like y'all gonna say, well, he already knew they existed. How did he know that if he didn't exist during their lifetime? But anyway, he never acknowledged that they existed. He never acknowledged that Adam and Eve committed a sin in the garden and that men needed to be redeemed because of Adam and Eve's sin. All that came from Paul. Jesus never built his case on Paul. Jesus never built his case on Adam. But Paul built his theology on Adam. But the second Adam, the man who Paul calls the second Adam, Jesus, never mentioned Adam, bro. He mentioned Isaac, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and David. But he don't mention the first man that was ever created. No mention of Eve. You don't think that's strange? That the man, that he's the man who Jesus was coming to fix what he messed up. You coming to fix his mess up, but you never mention the man who messed up. The second Adam never mentioned Adam, bro. How important is that for your belief in original sin and, your doctrine and, building your theology on Genesis and Adam? The fall of men, the fall of man. It wasn't important to Jesus because he never mentioned it. So why is it important to you?